John, take one. I'm John Clark, and this is my Waldorf story. My relationship with the Waldorf starts with, I guess, the Pennsylvania Society, but more so my family. So the Pennsylvania Society, I think is a society of like politicians and business leaders who would travel to New York City for an annual dinner. I'm not sure why they didn't meet in Pennsylvania. They went to New York City, but ultimately they had a big dinner every year at the Waldorf Astoria. And my uncle, Michael, who is my dad's brother, would host this cocktail party. And he'd do it at different suites in the Waldorf Towers. The last decade of Michael's party, he did it in the Cole Porter suite. And that suite, because it used to be a residence, had a really big custom kitchen and a big dining room. And, politicians would show up, but also just all of our family and friends. We just crashed the party, basically. And it ultimately just became this family dinner that we'd have around this big dining room table, the Cole Porter suite. One of the things that was always memorable about those parties was that my Uncle Kevin, my dad's brother, he's an incredible piano player. Dinah Won't You Blow was my Uncle Owsie's favorite. And then late at night, my uncle would start singing Meatloaf and some ridiculous stuff. Oh, I'm not gonna sing it, come on.
I'm not gonna ask you.
All right. One of my friends saw that there was an article in the New York Post about them auctioning off the stuff from the Waldorf Astoria. I saw the article and I went through the whole auction online and I saw the table and I thought, wow, it'd be really cool to own that table that we all had dinner around so many times. So I thought, hey, I'll rent a car and I'll drive out to Massachusetts to where this auction is. One of the stores was all the items from the Cole Porter suite. So I recognized all the chairs and the old couches and the dining room table. They were running a bit behind schedule. So I think by the time the table actually came up to the auctioning block, it was like 11:45 at night. I was the only one on the floor bidding. Everyone else was doing it online or by phone. I think it ended up being around $18,000. I wanted to surprise my older brother, Dave, for Christmas, and he's building this house. And my brother, of course, loved it. And, they have a family of 5 and they have big family dinners at their house all the time and fits the room perfectly. So they were excited. I mean, while the party that my Uncle Michael threw, the cocktail party, started out as like a business networking event and always was through the years, I think one of the most important aspects of it and what he loved, my Uncle Michael loved that he had all his family and friends close to him. And I think that my Uncle Michael would love the fact that, we're still gathering around this table and we have family together around Christmas.